about leadership, let's take a little bit deep dive into that. Okay. What sort of leader are you? What sort of leadership style do you use with you?
Well, I would think I'm empathetic.
Okay.
That's for the staff the team to decide. But at the same time, I am firm and I am very focused on, of course, the customer service.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of emphasis on that, and I'm very hands-on as well. So even though I may not be in person in the office, but I'm constantly on WhatsApps and communication with the staff. I have regular meetings with them, so we always have a Monday meeting, and I think that's important to set their weekly goals.
Yeah.
What they've got in plans as well, just to keep them aligned.
Yeah.
So I think that's very important, and I need to be this way as well in terms of being firm, being a woman as well. I need to have that kind of strength to actually get certain things done.
Yeah. But talking about leadership and managing and leading a team, what were some of the challenges that you had to deal with? Not just as a leader, but also as a woman while managing and leading a team.
Well, some of the challenges that I had to go through was as a woman, and I'm sure with other women as well.
Yeah.
Basically, to balance their roles as a wife, as a mother, as an entrepreneur. It's always that challenge. In terms of time, there's only a certain number of hours a day.
Correct. We all need at home.
Yes. And so we constantly, and I don't have a helper. I believe in no maids.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
My youngest was 2.5.
Okay.
My maid was about to leave, and I said, I think I don't want to be someone who's constantly complaining about maids. I have enough people around me to manage, and I don't need another person in my house that I need to manage.
Wow.
And therefore, that was the end of our maid, and that's easily about 12 years ago.
Yeah, and I believe now your kids are grown up.
So my eldest is 16 and my second is 14 and I have 11.
So they're quite independent.
And now they're very independent. So it was challenging because I had to manage my work at the same time managing the kids and their expectation. I'm very focused with my time management as well and how I manage my exercise. Which is also a no excuse.
That's good. Priorities.
And then work and kids and home. So these are my 4 most important pillars in a day that has to be managed. And with the kids, of course, as they grow, they can take on more responsibilities, and and then they went to school, so they are able to stay on longer as well.
Yeah.
So I think many women face this challenge of balancing the roles.
That's
I think what's most important first is to have a clear understanding what is important to them.
Clarity of where you're going.
And then start focusing. That simple habits need to become, in your daily.
I love some of those things that you're mentioning: direction, clarity.
Yes.
And then forming the habits and discipline to make sure that you go through that.
Yeah, that's right.
Doing it consistently so that you can see results.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So I'm going to put you on the spot. I'm going to ask you a very interesting question, something that I didn't have scripted. Alright. So what would be an achievement that you are very proud of, being an entrepreneur or being a woman leader?
What would that be? I think it is what I am today.
Okay.
It's the fact that I am a managing partner of JS Partners. I'm proud of what it is today and what more it can possibly achieve in the future. I'm also a board director of the Malaysian Insurance Program as well. And I'm the chairwoman of the Women in Business.
My God, is that something that you're not in?
Also the secretary of the Council of the Malaysian Australian Business Council. So I think, I think my role is evolving, and I've always been, every year, when I write down my goals, I'm looking at how I can be the best version of myself.
Wow, I love that. How can you be the best version of yourself?
Exactly, and it's from the book Atomic Habits. Right, it's you just need to just 1%, which I tell my team, it's just 1% improvement daily, and it compounds.
Significant improvement over time, right?
Yes, exactly.
Love that. Yeah.
So even with with every aspect of how I want to be spiritually, physically, and then how I want to be as a leader, how I want to be as a mother, everything has how I want to improve.
Correct.
Right? And it's an evolving journey. It never ends. I can't say I've done it all, I know it all,
Right.
So that makes it exciting because I'm always learning.
Right.
Just about a week ago I was, checking on how I could improve my systems in the office so that it can be really automated without me or less time.
Right.
And what are the gaps, between each department and maybe the lack of communication between each department. So I find it challenging. It's not something that I'm like, I tried doing it. I love it. I enjoy it.
Correct.
Yes. So this is what I'm all about.
It's so very interesting. I find that very inspiring when you share some of those things, about how you are consistently trying to figure this out, improve yourself, and at the same time deal with all the challenges. But what strikes me very interestingly here is the key pillars.
Yes.
You come across as a very balanced, not only entrepreneur, but also a very balanced leader. You do not want just a business to do well and the others to actually go down. You seem to be keeping very well. In fact, that brings me to a very interesting question about what sort of vision do you have for yourself in the next 4 to 5 years, if you like, like a mid to long term vision for yourself and maybe for business. Do you have any?
Well, I'm still thinking of that. That's changing over time. But for the business, it's about getting more international presence as well in terms of servicing more of his clients, getting quite a bit of this international clients who want to set up here, and I think that's going to be the next 4 to 5 years. Also, we are looking at expanding our sustainability business, so that's a new arm of services. Sustainability, because it's focused on SMEs, sustainability focus on SMEs, which is because we're already doing the numbers and SMEs are lost in terms of ESG.
Yeah, they are one of them.
And the fact that it costs a lot as well. So the cost factor and how do we then navigate to give them that solution to move towards the sustainability solution. So I think this is what we are looking at. I'm also looking at doing personally more training.
That's right.
So moving towards
more keynote
speaking and
training. I think with that years and years of experience that you have gathered, I'm sure there's a lot you can offer out there. Not only for entrepreneurs and not only for women leaders, but generally to the population out there who wants to get into line of work, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
So talking about that, we are almost coming to an end, which is good. What advice would you be giving to someone who is interested in following your footsteps to becoming an entrepreneur, especially if they happen to be a woman? What advice would you give them?
Well, I would tell them that time management is important.
Correct. Time management is critical.
Time management is key. I still follow this person called Dr. Venga, who was actually introduced by my dad. He is a time management specialist. Still use his diary as well to focus on the daily goals.
Okay. Like a physical diary?
Yeah, it's a physical diary.
Wow.
But he's got his techniques and how he manages the time, which I found very instrumental. He's still my coach and he's 84 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, he's very impressive. And so time management for sure. At the same time, they need to be resilient. I mean that strength of there is challenges will come, ups and downs will be there, but how do you actually navigate it? It's very important. Success is not luck. It's consistency, and discipline. It's consistency and discipline. So I think this is very important. These are the few pointers that are very important for someone to be aware and to be prepared as well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Shivajini, it's been a fabulous time.
Thank you,
having this interview with you. I'm feeling very blessed because there's just a lot of wisdom, a lot of inspiration with all you have gone through in terms of shaping to who you are and also the business that you have. And there is going to be some amazing stuff that we will be able to see of you because we work with you as well.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Datin. And this has been a fabulous podcast series. I hope you have had a brilliant time with all those insights and inspiration and stories. So if there's something that I would like to leave you with, and that would be this: what Denzel Washington said in one of his movies. He said, without commitment, you cannot start. Without consistency, you cannot end. With that, all the best till we see you the next time. Cheers.